Hello, wrestling fans, boxing fans, and everybody out there. It's Ride Time, wrestling and boxing forever. Here's what's going on that I know so far. Now, I gotta make mention of Rikishi, the father of Jimmy and Jay Uso, said that he thought it was unfair that his son's title reign as world champion only lasted 51 days. He also mentioned Randy Orton. He also mentioned John Cena and a few other people. First of all, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. The Bloodline, coming off the pandemic, Roman Reigns and those people, they really held it down. They really held it down. They were a part of some compelling television. Cody Rhodes followed that after beating Roman for the WWE title. Cody had some big shoes to fill because the Bloodline did so well with all the Bloodline people. Jimmy and Jay, multiple time tag team champions, did extremely well for themselves, went on to singles careers. Jimmy or John, one of them won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, the Intercontinental Championship, and not only that, the World Heavyweight title. Now, you got Jacob Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf, who I believe is a phenom. That guy should have been in the WWE a long time ago. He's one hell of a talent. As a matter of fact, Trinity Fatu, Bloodline member through marriage, she has come into her own really good too. Really, really good. Impact Wrestling former women's champ there and came back, Money of the Bank winner, women's tag team champion, women's world champion. Like, the extremely talented group of people. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, we don't even have to go into what he's done. Yokozuna, we don't have to go into what he's done. Samu, Fatu, the Headshrinkers, tremendous tag team. So there's no question that the Bloodline has done their thing for years in the company. There's no question about it at all. But Mr. Fatu, Rikishi, with all due respect, how much more of an opportunity do you want? I mean, every other couple of months there's a Bloodline member coming in. I mean, Hikuleo's coming. Like, there's so much talent in that Bloodline. So much talent. The problem is, for the writers, what do I do with them all? What do I do with them all? Because all these Bloodline members are coming in by the dozens, it seems like. So what do I do with them all? Creatively, what do I do with them all? And I think that that's the problem with some of these writers. They run out of ideas for the Bloodline because they have so many Bloodline members to write for. Okay? It has nothing to do with their talent or how good they are. We know they're good. That's why they're here. That's why they're in WWE. Because they are good. That's why they spent the money on them that they spent. Roman getting like a couple of $1 million a year. Because he's good. And they know he is. But 55 days as world champion? You're complaining about it? Well, some people don't even get 51 days with a belt. Some people don't even get it. Jacques Rougeau held the Intercontinental title for 2 days. Lost it at the Royal Rumble 1992 to Roddy Piper. 2 days. Jacques Rougeau, man, okay, he did what he had to do for the company. But personally, he had to be sitting over there. Man, y'all put this belt on me just to take it off of me. That doesn't make any sense. How you gonna give me a belt and not let me have a run? The Big Show was made WCW World Champion, but he really didn't get a run with that belt. He really didn't get a solid run with it. Scott Hall, he's a guy who should have been world champion, but never got that chance to be world champion. Not in the WWE, not in WCW either. Now, Bad News Brown was promised a world title run in WWE back in the late 80s, early 90s, or something like that. They got him to come in, and that title run didn't materialize. So he didn't even get what he was promised. Jake the Snake Roberts was supposed to get the world title off the Ultimate Warrior, and that didn't happen because the Ultimate Warrior left. There's a lot of things that are unfair in the wrestling business. And it's not just for the bloodline. It's not just for Jimmy and Jay Uso. There's a whole bunch of wrestlers that could tell you things that are unfair. There's a whole lot of things. And there's a whole lot of wrestlers that could tell you things that are unfair. You know? Listen. This video that I've done is not an attack on the bloodline. I'm a fan of Jacob Fatu. I like the Usos. I respect the Headstringers and Yokozuna and all of them. I respect all the talent that came out of that bloodline. But some of those talents don't even get 51 days. Some of those talents don't even get that. Some of them talents are promised world titles and they never see it. And that's been going on for years too. Ride time. Wrestling and boxing forever. I'm out. Respect to every bloodline member that steps in that ring, past, present, and future. It's all love, man. But that's my opinion on it.